Hello everyone, and welcome back to the latest Spire with Evil. I have set up a interesting run here, challenge run, but also with a big boost at the start. Prayer Wheel drops an additional card reward when you defeat a normal enemy, and Pyre's Wing lets you sacrifice them. And in this run, I'm not allowed to take cards. So, let's see how well a base deck with a bunch of relics can do. And I mean, I should take all the fights I can get. I don't really want to take events in this case because an event most likely is not going to give me something better than a relic. However, this could actually be difficult. This is not like the genetic algorithm Reap run where I was just brutally overpowered. Also, I just have a random, from my starter bonus I just had to choose Unleash because other ones gave me cards. To be honest, I should have upgraded the bodyguard instead, but both of them are going to be upgraded soon enough. So normally you would get like a really nice card reward for this. Cards that are guaranteed better than your starter cards, right? But instead I will get something to choose up my deck. Choose up my deck. First one would be, I would probably take Invoke or Snap. I feel like right hand is a bit hard. But I will sacrifice because I'm not taking any cards. I would definitely take Grave Warden here. Alright, Book of 5 Rings, completely useless from the start. Yeah, this is why it can be a bit hard. So I didn't get any extra combat power from the first combat. Hopefully it turns around immediately. I was watching some people play at this, Baylor Lord. I was watching him play the Commons Only Challenge and it looked very interesting to navigate. But I just thought, well, let's just make it, make it less of a challenge so I can actually pass it, And so you can feel the power of relics. I think a lot of people right now underestimate the power of relics, to be honest. Wait, I just realized. Oh yeah, it's taking longer because I don't have fast mode. This would be a nice soul deck. Reptile Trinket. Okay, that's something I can use when I get potions anyway. I hope the luck turns around soon though, because for now that is no extra power whatsoever. This might be a bit rough. I probably do want to double block to keep the Osti healthy, so I can use the Unleash on them. I need to put myself a bit lower. I went a lot lower, but that felt weird. I can manage at you, actually. Nice. With the amount of relics I'm going to get, there's a decent chance I get a potion relic, and yeah, here we go. First active bonus I can get 3 strength when I use this. A Deathbringer would be nice. Another Deathbringer. Probably would take the Grave Warden though. Strawberry, alright. Active bonus effect, 7 HP. Do I have the confidence to go for the elite and stuff? With this? With this? I don't have any extra choice at all. Should I take normal combats? Is there? Am I afraid? No. I'm not afraid. Early Smooth Stone is here. Obviously I'm not going to take these cards. Flex Potion is interesting, doesn't work very well. Oh, by the way, this doesn't work with the Osti attacks, so where is it? I can remove a strike. Maybe get a weak potion. I think I should. It gives me a higher chance against the elite. Probably want to explosive ampoule here. Yeah. Get the bonus strength to remove you. But it doesn't actually matter. I guess I want to attack this one because 10 HP is the damage that the unleash does. Base. So with the unleash I can do this. Alright. Vulnerable potion to replace it. Nice. Infibling that would be amazing. Sacrifice one. Well, I would take the debility probably. Or nothing actually. And our relic is Bone Flute. Okay. Something that does something. Whenever Ostia attacks, gain 2 block. Well, I've got an Ostia attack, so I have an active, slightly stronger deck now. However, this is not looking good into that elite. It's not looking good. I also had to, well, I didn't have to, but I used the AoE potion there. That was a mistake. These guys are hitting for 15, so I could full block here, but I wouldn't make any progress like that. I supply weak on you. I'm pretty sure you're doing another attack next. At least I hope so. Now it's blocking a little less. At least I build up Osti. And I'm hoping that you fuck. I was hoping it would attack. 19. I could vulnerable potion to kill this one. Might be a little wasted here. No, it's not. It also gives me strength. Let me one shot that. The bone flute and the reptile ring getting full use. Do I want to... I need to kill you next. I thought I had one more energy, not gonna lie. I want to block here. Definitely not about that. You're buffing yourself. I should go for that one next. I'm stumbling over my words in this video. Alright. I can kill you next, which is good. And then block. Okay. It's not too bad, honestly. Well, it's kinda bad, but it's not too bad. The Ascension one is helping me out a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Block here. This is the strongest hit you're going to do, so I'm going to just full block. Now I get a bit of a calmer hit. You're dead next turn. No reason not to full block. Here we are. Okay. It turned out alright, even though I didn't really get the greatest of hits ever with the relics there. Pack of marbles, that helps a lot. And a sacrifice. I am currently potionless. Should I... well, I have chosen this route for myself, so I guess I need to do this. And if I'm against the Terror Eel and or the other guy, and I don't have potions, I don't have any effects in general, Maybe I need to just upgrade bodyguard to have some more output. I feel like it's probably better. But I don't like this situation. This is really bad. Skulking Colony is probably the better of the two I could have gotten. Definitely not good, but you know, mind you. I need to pump out the damage so I actually live here. Ouch. I could block with one extra, or I could actually get the fight going, which is definitely what I should do. Yes, I take damage, but it's kinda inevitable here. Luckily I draw those two at the same time. Okay, not too horrible. We are kinda alright. Okay, next turn, how much damage am I doing? The Unleash is going to be doing 17. 23 total. I don't think I can kill next turn. Oh wait, I could have. But I can just defend here. And now we're fine. And as a reward, Amethyst Aubergine, which can let me buy some relics and potions at the store later on. Not the greatest, but yeah. And a blood vial, okay, that's helpful. You do notice I did get a pretty decent list of relics here already before the first chest, so sometimes in a run you would be getting your first relic here. Nunchaku. Okay, that's extra support, right? For me. Fuck. Do I have the confidence for 4 elites? Like this, the last one is the eel. I feel like the eel is the worst out of them. It is the Ascension 1 eel, it is a bit better, or a bit easier to handle. But with a base deck, without any extra block, besides for Bone Flute. 33 HP, is it doable without dying? I think abort mission here. Need to swap. Need to go for a heal. Desperately. 52 HP. Upgrade 2 for sure. Oh yes, please. Need more output, need more power. That's exactly what I wanted. When you're stuck with the starter cards, you better make them as good as possible. I'm actually not that weak. Usually you kinda struggle in this combat. But at least a little bit. The extra choice does help you. Miss out on the store, but I didn't have that much gold anyway. And this turned into like a better upgrade as well, so it just ended up being alright. Energy potion. Now I feel a lot better about the elite. And of course I do get a random relic here. A petrified toad, okay, 15 damage. Now that's something you can talk about. I also have a nunchuck here, so I can unleash for free. And then triple defend. Not bad. Something notable about the terror eel. It does get the vigor here, but it doesn't scale besides for this. So if I can survive here, like I'm kinda alright. And I think I am. Do take 1 damage, but I had the block built up and everything, so we are fine here. And I will hold this potion shaped rock for the finisher. It's a lot better there. Do I want to stun it now or get 18 block? Probably get it to 72 HP. Look to stun it next time. Still full blocked as well, so that's very good. Very good for me. Yeah, I can save the potion shaped rock if I need it. 4 if I need it. It's actually possible I don't need it. With the help of that, I might be alright here. Yeah, definitely. Next turn I draw the unleash and kill it. By the way, any like card additions or changes are like forbidden, besides for enchantments. Like I cannot transform cards either. I need to stick with the starter deck. That is the idea of this challenge. And a horn cleat. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. That's some more block output. Block power. And a sacrifice. Alright. I like the situation now. Technically full block, but still. This thing is going to deal damage to me. I might as well rock it now. Could have rocked it first, I could have gotten a bit more damage there. Actually quite silly to make the mistake, because I do have the... Wait, the reptile trinket with the petrified toad. Not bad, a combination. Weak potion. And a... oh, sight. A lasting candy which is just useless. Literally does nothing. Against the waterfall giant. I think I should upgrade something. My damage obviously is very lacking. Maybe upgrade one of my strikes, so that it doesn't scale up out of control. I don't have any of the like crazy synergies that you could get with the base deck. I mean crazy and crazy, but better than normal. My scaling is basically the unleash. Like here's my scaling. I shouldn't potion shift rock here because I'm not. Oh, right. Horn cleat. Blocks for turn 2. I could fully maintain the Osti, which I will do, because Unleash will do more damage with it. And it is also a buffer for the explosion. I mean, this is kind of like the best I'm gonna do with this. Might as well go for that. Potion shaped rock. Do I put the weak potion now to save us the 8 HP? I like the idea of that. It's definitely better. Just need to defend Osti and we can win. In fact, it looks like I'm doing quite good work of the boss. Of course, naturally, the base deck, you know, it's the best here. Like, the Act 1 is not supposed to be that hard, even if you don't get anything that good. It's kind of balanced like that. So, you know, right now I'm in the good territories. The part where this gets bad is when I don't have any scaling and I'm into the next boss, but I do have the Osti. But the Osti is not exactly like the greatest ever for scaling. There we are. Did I perfect this elite? I think I did. I mean boss. Yes, I did. Potion of Doom, interesting. And a... oh, Anchor! Anchor plus Horn Cleat. That is a combo. Darby is not what I really wanted to see here, but I guess an extra energy would be nice. Or a black star. Forbidden Grimoire is not allowed. I could also empty gates, which is not necessary, I'd say. It's really not necessary for a strike and defend. I can remove these anyway, the extras. Probably like 1 more strike remove or 2 more strike removes and 1 more defend. And do it somewhat like that. A black star it just makes sense. I can farm even more relics. Gimme. And that actually incentivizes me to go for the elites instead. Probably after a swap though. If I go this route here, I do get a swap and kind of few relics. 5 relics theoretically. I could also go this route. Oh right, I don't want to take the question marks, they are a lower value than the fights. So let's take this one. I do want to take the maximum amount of fights here. Would you look at that? My anchor here lets me ignore turn 1 by this thing. There's also a decent chance that he takes something I don't really care about, which is also helpful. I don't think I really care about a strike, do I? I can kind of forget about that, to be honest. I still want to kill him for the rewards, but it isn't crucial I kill him. What would be really bad would be if I lost my my Unleash or Protector. The run would be over right there, I think. Not gonna lie. Do I want to take the strike back? It is upgraded, but 3 strikes or 2 attacks and Unleash is probably enough. I feel like I could be without it, really. And my relic is Akapeko, so 8 more damage on turn 1. Do I want to take the strike back or not? I'll leave it. I'm not so desperate for the power that it gives me. I guess I'll kill the one that is buffing itself. And yeah, basically anything that boosts up my strength or lets me play more cards would be like the best case scenario for relics. Something like miniature cannon or strike dummy would be amazing. 2 dexterity. Replace the doom probably. And sacrifice this. And what do we get here? Venerable tea set, so I can use my my bag of marbles a little bit better. Interesting. Looks like Akapeko does not work with Osti attacks. Also, you are protected, unfortunately. It would actually be nice if I had a something to block, really. Oh wait. Well, I still need to do that to full block, but that was silly. Definitely want to hit one person in this fight. add a potion when I need the extra strength. And well, this is definitely an angle. Alright, 19 and 12, 21. It's not great. This surviving with one. Also, something that would add cards into my hand would be amazing. Oh, wait a second. I can just pop the dexterity pot here. Now I can go through it. There we are. The reason why I want to stand it there is so that... Oh, wait, what? I thought you would pro immediately, to be honest. Well, okay, I've got the dexterity pot. Maybe it's alright. I think I trolled this fight though. Do I need to use the energy pot as well? This is a really difficult fight, man. 12... It's 21, yeah. It's not enough for the energy potion, right? It is almost dead, but unluckily it is tunneling. I don't like that fact. I don't like that. It is not good for me. They are attacking both at the same time. I don't take too much damage though. If only you were... If only I could have killed you faster. I think I misplayed honestly in this fight. Made some kind of a mistake. Yeah, I'm eating so much damage here. But I need to kill this tunneler. The jumper is not as important to kill. The tunneler is the one that does majority of the damage. Like this, it's right. I think I'm okay now. Jumper is going to jump me still, but it isn't as bad at least. Any enemy that puts status effects into my deck is horrendous for me. Basically. How do I handle the B-man? I might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, I might be cooked. Colorless potion, that helps a lot because it gives me a card. And a strike dummy. Strike dummy is obviously one of the best ones. Makes my strikes have 3 strength permanently. Basically the reptile trinket, but permanent. In this deck basically. Not basically, it is effectively that. Changing Akapeko for a meal ticket sounds alright. Especially because I'm taking a store here. Lasting candy for Festive Popper for 9 AoE damage. Might be a bit late for the AoE damage. It would be alright with the centipede fight. But that's about all. Might be cooked here. If I die, I'm going to try another character with the same challenge. Akapeko for a meal ticket. So whenever you enter a shop room, heal 15 HP. Has to be it. That or the feeding remnant, but the nunchaku is really good, so... Let's go with the meal ticket, because I get an immediate heal here, which I desperately need. Pen nib, okay. I could also combo the lantern and bread. Like, that is a very good combo, probably better than even pen nib, to be honest. Oh wait, I've got I still can buy an attack pot. That's good. Lantern and bread is such a good combo because bread takes energy, 2 energy on turn 1, and the lantern gives you energy on turn 1. So in other words, I start with 2 energy, but on the other turns I've got 4 energy. So it can cover my lack of energy quite a bit there. Basically I've got a energy relic now, with that purchase. Without a downside. Well, except 1 less energy on turn 1. And that's alright. And an attack pot, so I can potentially handle the Centipede of Doom. We are saved. It is not the Centipede of Doom. Oh my god, I'm trolling. That was really bad by me. I forgot to activate the thing. But I still had the time. The extra energy from this enemy. Against this enemy specifically, I can pay my entire hand, by the way. Yeah. It lets me play my entire hand. That is very nice. I think I don't need to put potion here. I can save the potion for maybe the next elite here. By the way, it is very ballsy of me to take the elites. Maybe I should not be elite. Maybe I should not be that greedy. That greedy with this deck. And with this challenge in general. Okay, a big attack. I take 8 damage. Also lose the unleash stacks, which is obviously bad. But get rid of that. Whetstone, upgrade my final strike. Oh yeah, I forgot the Black Star, I forgot. Then and add a red mask. At the start of each combat apply 1 week to all enemies. Red mask mixed with my where was the other one? The bag of marbles. Both of these combined, 1 weak and 1 vulnerable at the start of combat, is very nice, and this is a sacrifice obviously. Is there a reason for me to go here besides the elite? I feel like I'm going to die if I take that. I shouldn't be greedy. I shouldn't be greedy. I've got a lot of relics, but I don't have the best ones. I think the centipede is going to kill me. Or is it? I do have 2 potions. And the rock. What about the entomancer? Is entomancer going to kill me? Yes. I think I'm going to pussy out here. Got only 3 upgrades here. Definitely should rest. Happy flower. More energy. More energy. More passion. Okay. Well, that's randomly procced here, so I got 4 energy at the start of the turn, even with the bread. So yeah, I am swimming in energy. If nothing else. I should have rocked first, my bad. I keep on trolling that rock. Another one of the turns where I can just play everything. Yeah, the bread is really helpful. Definitely was the right choice. bellows. Well, that makes the upgrades even less important. Bellows is nice. It would have been nicer to get it early game so I could hunt more elites, but you know, let's now risk this for the biscuit. Attack potion immediately. Banshee's Cry, okay. I did not need to be afraid. There we are. Okay, that went a bit better than I thought. That was a high roll, if you did not know. Vatsura for 1 more strength. That helps a little bit with the strikes. Not that much, because it doesn't affect my unleash. And a Funerary Mask. At the start of each combat, add 3 souls to your draw pile. So I get extra souls, nice. And then I get another relic. 4 paint, so I upgrade 2 more defense. I am only missing 1 defend here. I've got the war paint and the whetstone, both combined here. How do I reveal the box actually? Is it possible? I don't think so. Yeah. My starting click there was bad. I feel like revealing the box is very difficult usually. Oh, the beautiful wall of green. I might as well rock. Take that rock. Well, it's not a rock, but you know, like I do roll a rock if you know. You know? Oh, the souls are really nice because I can cycle to the bodyguard again. Not that useful this fight, but yeah. Okay, I'm really online now. Let him get online. Let him cook. 1 more to full block. I have a surprisingly little money generation here, but you know, besides for that, the energy department is definitely handled. Well, he's more block technically. And I am scaled beyond this hard level enemy. Like, this is a hard fight, right? With the 3 exoskeletons. But I am stronger than them. And I get gambling ship. I'm pretty sure that lets me gamble for the souls at the start. Also, the souls that I get from the Funerary Mask, they do help me out against the you know, Endomancer. This guy's get annoying. Also heal for 2 for free, which is helpful. Probably just hit the defend, right? Yeah. I'll leave 1 soul in there. Ah, damn it. I think I'll use the potion shaped rock when I've got more strikes in my hand. That would be nice. Rather potion shaped rocks. Because there is 2 of them. Strikes doing 13 damage, by the way, is pretty good in base. Like default strike doing that. Okay, this is the big turn. Let's double a rock here. Actually finish the job. Nice, 41 gold, then 15 gold extra. Potion of Binding. By the way, am I over the relics? I am a little bit. I need to be here. Need to move myself below. Floor 31, double digit relics. Well, it's more than double digit actually. Potion belt obviously helps. I can carry my big ones, big potions. Regal pillow can let me, well, rest for more or rest a little. No, nothing here. Probably upgrade. Upgrade one defend now. I'm just resting. I'm a bit worried for this fight, but I think it should be alright. Replace all. Want to barricade immediately. Let's look for a color spot. If I take the Purify, what would that accomplish? I could remove 3 cards, so I could draw all 5. I could get a defend bodyguard unleash every turn. Is that enough to win? Defend bodyguard unleash strike. Ultimate defense is technically better. I'm gonna take the purity. Very odd choice I think, but it does also let me do some stuff, so. Take 6 damage at the end of your turn or draw 1 fewer card each turn. Probably take the damage here. If I exhaust 2 defense and a strike, I'm left with like a perfect set of cards. Remove these 3 from the deck. Everything is upgraded anyway. Yeah, that's good. I get down to 6 cards. Would be nice to go down 1 more. Probably good. But I don't want to go. I don't want to lose 1 more defend. Because it would put me into a rough position. For real. This way I get some more extra block. I can do like defend, bodyguard, unleash for the damage and strike. You know what? It's only potion of binding. Okay. This is concerning, but I think it's winnable. Can I handle the second proc? The defense does more than 7 blocks, so I should do this. I'll use the... Let's go all out on this turn, might as well. I just need to buy time. Buy time for the unleash to kill it. It is now going through my block, which is concerning. But I think I've got it, yeah. I've got it. The 5 card strategy works out pretty well. Even more. There we are. That is a win. Interesting choices. Choice paper. Well, that is completely worthless, but you know, it is what it is. The 5th card you play each turn is free. I've got 4 energy, so this is the 5th one. It does work very well with potions as well. I don't need the Swift 3 really. I think the Brilliant Scarf is going to give me the choice. I don't really need to value the rest sites. But I do want to value the elites. The elites give me a lot of good stuff. Yeah, let's go for maybe one question mark, but I do want to take the relics over that. There's also a bunch of shop stuff I would like. Right now, with this Brilliant Scarf, the Flagoon is incredible. Now, you know, I've got the 5 energy anyway, but I would be able to play 5 energy worth of cards anyway. It isn't relevant every turn, but when it is relevant, it's very nice to have it. So I can go for a strike, and then unleash for free. Let's just strike, to be honest, let's finish the fight. I've outgrown any extra energy relics, I don't need any more than this. 1 sacrifice, 2 sacrifices. Parrying shield, that is some more damage. That is, most of the time it is going to be procced. Sadly I don't have any better defense, but still 2 defense is going to proc that. Clumsy and a random relic, or some gold. Let's go for a random relic. Susu bracelet. Well, that's not exactly spectacular, but I can remove the clumsy from my deck anyway. Actually, clumsy doesn't really matter at all. I've got the souls in my deck, so I can do stuff like if I replace this. I don't want to replace the clumsy actually. Replace the strike, I guess. Yeah, so there we are. Now we're online. 2, 3. Yeah, I don't need to block one more. Then I can get a free one here. And boom. Maybe... nice. Kill the living shield immediately. Relics are nice. Who would have known? Big shout out to the bread here. Very, very nice. And we get pack of prep, which is yeah, it makes the clumsy not matter at all. I've got only 9 cards anyway in the entire deck. Am I afraid of an elite in Act 3 with these cards? I'm afraid of the Mega Knight, I think. Mega Knight is bad. I think it's really bad. I should avoid the Mega Knight. With the current state of the deck, I think so. Now I've got this top, I can play this for free. There we are, nice. Hmm, 34 block. Maybe I shouldn't be that afraid of Mega Knight. It's alright. It would make me stronger, rather. The part that makes me just more worried is that I cannot exhaust his statuses that he gives me, and I only draw 5, so if I take any extra to kill him, I'm going to be cooked. By the way, I could have done more damage there, but doesn't matter anymore. Centennial puzzle. It's alright. Also, I've got 3 potion shaped rocks. Nice. Royal Stamp is not worth it. There's no reason to do that. I could buy a Gorget for extra block. Oh, remove the unupgraded defense for sure. That's gonna make the biggest difference. Gorget angle. I mean, if I take the elite, it would basically be 2.5 relics. But if I take it, I'm going to be forced to take another one. If I'm taking an elite, I'm really hoping that it's the knights. If it's the knights, I'm very alright. And if it's the floating eye, I'm also very alright. I could buy a Gorget. Let's buy a Gorget. And hope for the best. Fuck. Yeah, this is a bad case scenario. Low roll, as they say. I need to just play fast here. Got actually another bodyguard. This would be better. Wait, the Joss paper procs from the calamity every 5th combat. Incredible. Now this is the problem. Big problem. I'm dumping everything, bro. Need to kill it ASAP. Yeah, this is an issue. Big issue. Big issue. Six damage though. And I have not yet drawn those death sentences. There's the first hit, it's painful. Yeah, this is the issue. It's indeed the issue. Oh, parrying shield procs after the burns, interesting. Unleash, strike, defend. Looks like I'm kinda alright though. Sentinel puzzle draws for me. Thank you, Sentinel puzzle. Excellent. With this out of the way, I'm not afraid of the other elites. With this one I just had to burst him ASAP or I'm just going to die. Attack potion, tuning fork. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. And a bronze scales, that's also helpful for some more damage. I was kind of sad actually that I did not get it earlier. Pendulum. Every 3rd turn I draw 6 cards. Which is actually useful because sometimes I can play all 6 of those cards like out of nowhere. I can take 2 elites here, it's kinda exciting. Oof. This is really key. The unleash scaling better. I'm pretty sure the corruption also works with the like extra damage from the OST HP, so yeah, that's very incredible there. I could go for a question mark or just heal up by 20. I don't know if it's worth healing by 20 really. Okay. This guy's ruining my deck. I guess I'll just make a power that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'll just add this power to my deck, but you know, it's not going to do anything, so it's alright. Yep, unleash works like that. I'm full blocking. Defend. I can full block that without losing us the HP. There we are. Corrupted Unleash obviously hurts me a little bit as well, but that is fine in the process to do more damage. It is my only way to really do damage, right? So it has to be stronger. I can't avoid doing this. I'm just destroying this soul nexus. Turns out a lot of relics makes you strong. A weak potion. That's probably pretty good for the test subject, not good here. Tiny mailbox is helpful, so when I rest next here, it's gonna help a lot. A permafrost. I can play the Mad Science for 7 block. And meat on the bone, which is interesting. Looks like it's not going to help here. I also have a turn with a Happy Flower here, so I do get an extra energy to use. No reason to have defense in this hand. Welcome back, Strike. They are hitting me for a lot here. Luckily I can remove you. That's nice. The health loss from that is actually quite painful. It's alright. It just does more damage, right? Extra damage is worth it, just to get that. Obviously there would be better enchantments to get for that. The Brilliant Scarf as well was not the best roll I could have gotten, but yeah. What do I get here? Orichalcum. That is definitely useless, unfortunately. Alright, I get 2 potions from resting, and I will get a potion-shaped rock as well for the test subject, so I'm not afraid of taking this and using my potions here. I think it's fine. I probably want to burst this one out. They're also not doing that much damage, so I can kinda handle it. Messages from my girlfriend. Let's continue. So, I need to play 2 souls to proc this Brilliant Scarf this turn, which I will do. I've got 14 HP. 14 block. I could hold 1 OST HP, but that's not worth the effort. Yeah, I need to take this one out because it is going to make my attacks a bit weaker, and my attacks being weaker is obviously not very nice. Oh, I randomly get to play this, nice. Yeah, then next you're going to try to remove my buffs, which is obviously not good for me. Need to remove you immediately. Or my upgrades. Need to play Unleash. Hold the strike and go for a defend. The choice paper, actually useful here. Interesting. I could actually kinda handle these knights without any extra stuff even. Yeah, they're dead. Like that. Pantograph. Pantograph and Eternal Feather at the end. That's kinda funny. By the way, I'm just missing the shovel. Shovel would be nice here. So now at the final rest, well, number 1 I'm going to super full HP, and I get double dexterity. It's definitely better than dealing 15 damage. I think this is good. Good mix. Obviously don't want to play defense. The Mad Science actually is going to be a tech here, because Mad Science gives me 7 block. Hold the souls, I guess. No good. Looks like it's kinda going well. And by kinda I mean it is going to die here from the block. Now I can play my defense in peace. Throw the weak potion. It's actually dexterity pot. You know, attack potion is good here as well. Severance. Severance is very, very good. Especially because it gives me more souls and lets me cycle a bit better. So I can do stuff like this into Severance for free. Bodyguard. I've got the double dexterity, that's actually quite nice. And Unleash for a crazy amount of damage. Let's go. Yeah, this is now cooking. I would like to bodyguard, please. Could have actually played a soul to bodyguard again. Defend, defend, soul, defend, Severance for free, random strike. Hold the soul because it's intangible. Besides the soul, playing the soul wouldn't do anything. And throw the final weak potion for a good measure here. Oh, this actually works really well with the tuning fork. Swords plus tuning fork, nice combo. This challenge in the base version obviously of the game is very hard, but I feel like in this it's not that difficult. Like the prayer wheel and Pilot's wing are pretty insane. together, if you could imagine. That's the finisher. Nice win, nice win. Interestingly, the everlasting candy showed that it procced even though there is no card rewards here, so I wonder if there's going to be in the future. It's an interesting observation at the end here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a card reward at some point in that fight. At least I hope so. It would be really nice if they added that. Nice. That is the challenge done. A pretty dominant win at the end. Very challenging there in the middle. Run history. 48 relics in total. That's a decent amount. You can see here, 48. I got pretty bad luck in the early fights, like none of these gave me something useful. Book of 5 rings, reptile thing that is alright. Strawberries, whatever. And this one gave me bone fruit, which actually was pretty nice. Basically 2 block every fight. Like the very early rewards were very bad. Pack of marbles is alright. Amethyst aubergine, I guess it ended up being somewhat useful. Gave me like 400 gold at the end. And blood vial was nice, sustain. But yeah, I was not very happy with the random cards I got, or random rewards. This could have gotten a lot better, a lot faster, so I could have taken more elites and, you know, used the black star for example. Black star is very nice. When you're hunting elites anyway. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and see you next time for another Slay the Spire video, maybe in the same vein. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Bye bye.